Now, there's a troubling trend that we've
Hmm.
seen, which is plagiarized content.
Hmm.
And, people grabbing competitors' content
Hmm.
or whatever and just throwing it into a large language model
Yeah.
and creating something that is not reflective of their brand, not authentic to who they are. Sometimes there's big errors in it. We've
Hmm.
seen company names repeated on somebody else's website, right? They didn't even bother to change that. And so, because of that, Jeff, you'll be happy to hear that there's a big movement towards video
Hmm.
because you know that this is authentic content from
Yeah.
someone at that company. You see their face, you can tell it's authentic. So, it's interesting times in the world of content marketing right now.
And I think one of the stats on your video, maybe even you mentioned it, was, the typical, industrial type buyer looks at, is it what, 17 pieces of content? Is that correct? Maybe
Yes.
more. So talk to
Yes.
me about that, how they're
Yeah.
hungry for knowledge and detailed information. And so how does True kind of help with that?
That's exactly right.
Mm.
These engineers need information from sources they can trust to do their job effectively. And we're in really interesting times right now because you have generative search, right? And these answers are just served up and they're sort of generic. And that's troubling to engineers that really need to get it right. They need to be able to understand where this information came from, what the source is, and they're looking for companies that not only have products or services that may fit their needs, but also understand their application. So we've found that content that speaks to that engineer on both levels performs really well. So, the other statistic along with this is engineers spend more than 60% of the buyer's journey online before they wanna reach out and engage with sales. So it's same thing. What are they doing online? They're doing their research, they're looking for content, they're getting education.
Yeah. And I find that, as still so many industrial companies just even don't have information online, or it's so minimal, or it's gated, or and so I appreciate you, and that's what I do as well, is kind of preach the benefits of having that very specialized content on there that, yeah, you just can't get from a generic Google search because it's not helpful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.